Last month, I mentioned there was a pretty interesting week of headlines before the October report. Since then, the whole month has been filled with even more interesting headlines and election drama. Now that the elections are over, mostly, maybe over, I'm hoping our elected officials can get back to the business of running the country and putting our economy back on track. So, what happened to the Oahu real estate market while everyone was focused on elections? My name is Tom Pressler, and I'm joining you from Coldwell Banker Realty here in Honolulu, Hawaii. The Honolulu Board of Realtors Oahu Market Report was released on Friday. The single-family home market wasn't affected by the election craziness and continues to be very strong. The stability that we started to see in the condo market last month has continued. So let's take a closer look at the numbers. The single-family home market continues to see low inventory as a restraining factor. While keeping upward pressure on prices, the lack of inventory is negatively impacting sales volume. Multiple buyers are competing for the limited number of homes, as seen in the increased number of homes selling over the list price. The unsuccessful buyers in these bidding wars are unrealized closed sales waiting to happen. 345 closed sales are down 12% from the high that was set last month, but down only 0.6% from October 2019 and only 1.3% year to date. 618 pending sales are down 9.5% from last month, but still up significantly with a 22% increase over October 2019 and 13.2% up year to date. This is the first time in 6 months that the closed sales and pending sales trends have declined from the previous month. This could just be our normal seasonality starting to kick in. Median days on market at 10 days is up from 9 last month, but down 56.5% from 23 days in October 2019 and down nearly 35% year to date. There are many listings in the hot submarkets that are waiting until after the first week or after the open house to review offers. Otherwise, I think this number would probably be even lower. 380 new listings are up a little over 3% from last month, but down 17.6% from 461 in October 2019, and is still down 21% year to date. It's good to see positive movement after 2 months of decreasing new listings. There were 941 active listings, which is down nearly 38% from October 2019, and just 2 more than the new 2-year low reached last month. Months of inventory fell to 1.8 months, down 47% from October 2019. This is another 2-year low, down slightly from last month's 2-year low of 1.9 months, and the 5th straight month in the decreasing trend. The median price of $865,000 is down slightly from last month's all-time high of $880,000, but still up almost 11% over October 2019 and up 4.3% year to date. The most active area for single-family homes continues to be the Ewa Plain, 20% of single-family home sales. The most active price band has shifted up to $800,000 to $900,000 from $700,000 to $800,000 for the last 2 months. It's interesting to note that 62% of the buyers in the Ewa Plain and 32% of all Oahu single-family home buyers use the VA loan benefit. The condo market continues to stabilize for now. Reduced travel restrictions should bring investors back, and local buyers are getting back to work. It's too early to call it a trend, especially with the end of the eviction moratorium looming in the future. 480 closed sales are up 1.7% over a year ago, but still down 16.7% year to date. 691 pending sales are up 7.6% over October 2019 and down 10.5% year to date. Closed and pending sales both improved after a little dip in August, and it's continuing the positive trend since the low in May. Median days on market at 18 has decreased nearly 31% from 26 in October 2019. Year to date, the days on market remains flat at 26, but this is still much better than the 40 days on market we saw earlier in June and still in line with averages over the last 2 years. The 664 new listings in October is up 13.5% from last month and up 1.7% from October 2019, but that number is still down 16.3% year to date. 2,261 active listings are down 5% from October 2019 and remain at lower levels than most months in 2019. Condo months of inventory remains at 4 months, up 5.3% from October 2019 and the third highest level in the last 2 years. This is still technically a seller's market, but as I mentioned before, there are definite differences in various neighborhoods and property classes. classes. Some submarkets are definitely buyer's markets. Median condo prices remain relatively stable at $439,500, which is down just 0.3% from October 2019, but still up 1% from last month and year to date. The most active area for condos continues to be the Honolulu metro region with 42% of the condo sales. The most active price band is $400,000 to $500,000 for the second straight month after making the jump from $300,000 to $400,000 in September. 14% of condo buyers in the metro region and 25% of all Oahu condo buyers use the VA loan benefit. So, similar to last month, the single-family market continues to be a very strong seller's market. The condo market has continued to stabilize and remains a slight seller's advantage in some submarkets, with some geographic and price band submarkets remaining a buyer's market. The fundamentals of our market are strong, and interest rates should remain low for quite some time. Even though there's still uncertainty about a smooth government transition, increasing COVID cases, and no government stimulus package on the horizon, the Oahu real estate market should remain strong and be more active than normal heading into the holidays and the end of the year. It could be a rough start to 2021 if COVID cases aren't under control, there's no stimulus package, and the eviction moratorium is lifted. As I've mentioned in the last few months, and I'll repeat it again, if you're considering downsizing from a single-family home to a condo, this is your market. Even if you're not downsizing and just considering selling, this is a great time to have your house on the market. There can be great opportunities for 1031 exchanges in this type of market as well. Okay, I hope this information has been helpful. You can click the link below to access the complete report. You can also reach out with any questions or if you'd like to know what's going on in your neighborhood or with your property. Please click the blue Coldwell Banker logo in the bottom right corner of the screen or the subscribe button below to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell symbol next to the subscribe button to receive notifications when new market updates are posted. I post the Oahu market and luxury market updates monthly and will be adding other updates and information as time allows. Thank you so much again for your time and take care.